Hello everyone and welcome back to the first full season of Moto3, and a few changes have been made to the next season. Obviously there's been a few rider transfers to Moto3, Moto2 and MotoGP. So yeah, I'll throw you into them in a minute so we can see. But yeah, the new season's coming up. Myself, I've signed for Gas, and yeah, that's what's happened. But firstly, let's take a check into the new changes for next season. So in Moto 3, as you can see, there's been 6 different changes. It's the same for every class. No one's moved up or down yet. So as you can see, Colin Vire has moved from the Liqui Moly Husqvarna team to Red Bull KTM IO, which is an interesting move. Should do well this season. And then out of the Tech 3 team, Holgado has moved to the Liqui Moly. So he's replaced Colin Vire. Scott Ogden, surprisingly, has gone to the CIP Green Power, where I was last season. So he's moving away from M1 Racing. Antonio Rueda, who's actually left Red Bull KTMI, has now joined MSI Helmets, so NT Helmets even. So that's an interesting move as well. Yamanaka has then moved to the MLav Racing, which is a very questionable move, but let's see how he gets on there. Hopefully he does alright, because definitely an interesting move to say the least. See a Japanese rider in a British team. But yeah, and then the last one from the CIP Green Power team is Riccardo Rossi, and he's moved to the Red Bull Gas Tech 3 team. So another interesting move there. So quite a few interesting moves there, to be honest with you. I didn't really expect some of these, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they perform this season. And yeah, let's see how they get on. But up next though is the Moto2 transfers, and the Moto2 transfers are also very interesting. So they'll be on screen right now. And yeah, more interesting moves. I mean, not as interesting as the Moto 3 ones, I'd say. But I think the GP one's also very interesting. But as for Moto 2, Dennis Onchu has moved to the CF Moto Aspar team, and Jake Dixon has moved to the Iltal Trans team. So when I move up to Moto 2, I might be taking one of their seats again. But then to have made the switch there. And then Albert Arenas, he's switched over to the Mark VDS team. So again, he should perform well over there. And he's taken Philip Salach's seat, and he's moved over to the Red Bull KTM IO team. So those 4 have all switched around. Sergio Garcia has moved away as well to the Grassini team from the MT Helmets. And then the final one is Diogo Moreira from Iltel Trans, and he's moved to the MT Helmets team as well. So they're the changes for Moto 2. But that's not it. It's the MotoGP changes that are the best. And you will not believe some of these when you see them. This is the MotoGP transfers. And I never thought I'd be saying this for some people, but Anea Bastianini has swapped with Di Giannantonio. I think this is particularly interesting because Anea, I don't think he's a bad performer. I didn't check the standings of last season, but yeah, Bastianini, he's moved down to the Pertamina Enduro VR46 team, and Di Giannantonio's taken his place at Factory Ducati, so I'm quite surprised. Marc Marquez, though, he has moved to the Aprilia team. Probably the most unexpected transfer you'd ever see, so it'll be very interesting to see how he performs. Jorge Martin, he's moved to the Repsol Honda team, which is also very interesting. Alesia's then been bullied out, and he's moved to Pramac. And from the Repsol Honda team, Johan Mir's moved to Grassini to replace Marc Marquez. So, yeah, all in all, very interesting moves. And let's get into the Moto 3 race now and see how the new teams perform. So, let's get right into it. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to round 1 of the championship. We're in Qatar for our first proper season in Moto 3. Well, obviously we finished the debut season in the last video, but here we are, we're back in round 1, doing a full season in Moto 3 to see what we can do. We're starting 8th today in round 1, and we're on board the Gas now this season. So I hope to have some good results, and we're going to go for the championship. We're starting P8, and we're going to use the soft tyres today. And yeah, let's see what happens today.
Complete. It's important to have warmed up the tyres or they could have problems on turns 2 and 6. All eyes on the lights now. Everything's ready for the start of the Qatar Grand Prix.
So then here we are in 8th position. Hopefully we can get a good start. And for the first time this season, the lights are out and away we go. And again, it's just a terrible launch. But yeah, we're just dropping down the order. We just can't stay inside the point. We go round the outside of everyone. We're going to almost run off the track there. We go round the outside of everyone and carry more speed. We just want to take it nice and careful. Don't want to have the crashes we faced at the end of last season, because that was quite embarrassing. But we're back on the road now. We're up to P7 already. It's a great start from us. One of our targets is to beat Stefano Nepper as we got up the inside of Suzuki. There's Stefano Nepper just in front of us. Can we launch up the inside? Ooh, just about opens the door for us. And we slightly tap our teammate there, but I don't think he'll mind. Joel Kelser's got a good start to third place, but we're just working our way up the field ever so slowly. And it's not a bad start from us. We gained 3 positions. Well, actually, we gained a lot since we dropped down to about 16th. Oh, and as the leader's gone down, I think he's also on pole. So that's a big crash there. Round 1 of the championship, and he's already gone down on the first lap. First crash of the season. I'm going to try and send up the inside of David Alonso. Trying to hang him out, and we do. Ooh, almost tapped Kelso there. Carrying so much more speed. Can we go around the outside of Kelso now? Here we go. No, we can't, but we're going to get the cut back. And it's perfectly done. Oh, was a kind of hitting back then. That was a bit naughty. But our pace is looking incredible here as we go into the final corner. We're going to try and go around the outside of Colin Vire. We're getting loads of wheel spin, and we don't want that. As here we go then. We're going to lead at the end of lap 1. What a comeback this has been. And so far we're looking unstoppable. Our pace is unreal. In qualifying it was some of them absolutely destroyed me. But here we go into turn 1. Slide in the rear. Running a bit wide though. And is he going to send it? I'm going to go around the outside of me. And he can't get through. As Joel Kelso's now gone down, so another one has had a great start, falling down the order. And he's also now out of the race. So another big loss for the championship, or as we run a bit hot into there. And yep, Colin Vire's gone off our inside again. And I'm wide again. Now maybe Davin Alonso's going to capitalise. Always make contact with him again. It's going to send us a bit wide. Get on the power nice and early. We've forced that again. And all this battling is just going to let Colin Vire get away. And us 3 at the front, we're pulling the gap now. Yep, Davin Munoz, he can't catch onto the back of us. And we've got a leading group now. The pace is looking pretty good for us. A few mistakes. We slightly tapped David Alonso again. I might get a warning soon. We just need to stay in this group. We're not going too slow. It's a decent pace. Oh my god. Revving up there. I didn't do that in qualifying or anything. So, yeah. Maybe I do need to go up to 6th gear there. I've not experimented. There's David Alonso now catching up to Colin Vire, and I'm not catching at all. But the group behind's falling behind, so David Alonso is probably definitely the fastest man on track right now. But we're slowly catching back up. And into the final corner we go. He's going to get past Colin Vire soon. His pace is unreal. And now we can get in the slipstream of David Alonso. We'll be 2 laps down, we're a third of the way through the race. And this gap is just getting bigger and bigger. And it's going to be a 3-way battle for the win. We brake hard into turn 1, we're braking so late. We're off the track. As we rejoin, not lost too much time there. The gap behind is still a second. David Alonso looks like he's absolutely desperate to get through. He just can't though. Head around these fast right-handers. Not sure where David Alonso is going to go for the move. he seems a bit too cautious right now to overtake. He seems like he just wants to wait behind, but he's got much more pace. I'm struggling to keep on to the back end. We are currently 8 tenths up on our delta, so we're going very fast as well. But maybe it's Colin Vire holding up David Alonso, and he could be a runaway winner here. If he makes a mistake there, David Alonso, very weird line. Oh, that inside curb was completely sent us wide, and I'm really struggling to go any faster now, as it's Tatsuki Suzuki, the one who's closing the gap. My soft front's also overheating a little bit, so we're facing a few problems now. I feel like I'm going to lose the front through there, maybe one lap. I feel like on the front I've just got no grip. I maybe should have gone with the medium on the front. But yeah, I'm losing the touch to the guys at the front now, and it's now Tatsuki Suzuki and Furusato who are just closing the gap on me, and I am hopeless. I can't do anything right now. Is David Alonso going to go for it? No, he can't. He's just hanging on to the back of him like a sitting duck, and I'm really struggling now on this front end. Not really overheating too much, but it's wearing a little bit. As Suzuki's going to go off the track to try and overtake me. As we are now at the halfway point in the race, and we're down to 5th. Hard braking for turn 1, leading into Furusato there. Early on the power, can we fight this place back? Maybe these guys can help us get back up to P1 again, but right now we clearly just don't have the pace. Suzuki's not be able to get past, but I think we've got a definite top 5 right now if we don't make any stupid mistakes. Oh, now we've been overtaken by Suzuki, and it looks like Furusato is definitely gaining on the guys in front, so there's going to be a big scrap at the front here. Well, that's no good for me because I'm not catching whatsoever. They're just much faster than me. And right now, I can't go any faster as we pick up our first track limit warning. I'm right on the limit right now. My front tyre's overheating, and I literally can't go any faster. This AI has too much pace for me right now. Oh, they're going to run a little bit wide off the track. And again, this is a really bad run of corners there. We picked up ourselves another warning. And another one. So, yeah, this is... Yeah, we're putting ourselves in a bad position now. Stefano Neppa's catching us. There's a four-way battle at the front as well now. Someone's gone down, not sure who. But maybe, just maybe, if these guys keep on battling, then maybe we can get into this battle. But my front's overheating and I'm sliding the rear too much, so it's going to be difficult. They've pulled a second and a half on me now. I literally have no more pace. Furusato just like 1.5 seconds quicker than me. That is insane. I'm not sure where he's got that pace from, but he now leads the race. And if you didn't watch the end of last season, he won all 3 races in the debut season. So is he on to win again for a 100% record? He's looking impressive in Moto 3. Maybe he might be Moto 2 bound. But yeah, our pace right now just doesn't really come close to these guys. I mean, Neppa's not really catching us anymore, but I reckon towards the end he might, 'cause I'm just cooking my tyres. I literally can't do anything more. Or as I've looked at the crash there on the left hand side of my screen, I've run wide because of it. It's actually Jacob Ralston. Oh no, it's not, it's Jose Antonio Rueda who's gone down. But it's Ralston there, but no, it's Rueda, so I reckon he could potentially be a championship contender, but it looks like he's crashed out as well. But now my front tyre is really overheating, and there's nothing that I can do. and I've got to be so careful because I feel like I'm going to lose the front. We're 3.5 seconds down on the leader now. It's just Furasato, he's so fast. And Nepa, our rival, is behind us now, along with Holgazo and Munoz. So we've got one more lap to try and defend for a top 5 finish, which wouldn't be our best finish, as that chain we did get a P3. So we're just fighting for 5th now, and I'm not sure what else we can do. We're just pushing on, and it's going to be this battle here. This whole guy is backed off there, and here goes Nepa round our outside. And we're going to hold it into turn 1. We can't do anything else. We've just got to try and take our perfect line. And Stefano Nepa's gone up our inside, and he just barged us out the way. That was quite aggressive from him. I kind of did leave the door open. But can we fight for the position back? As Furasato's gone down! Furasato's gone down! And no, we've gone down! I've tried to hold to the position, and I've just been closed out. I mean, there's nothing I could have done there. I'm just trying to defend the position, and I've just been turned in on. And now I'm holding for P8. It's another crash. It's the 3rd race in a row where I've crashed, and now my front tyre really is red hot. I'm really surprised Nepa didn't get some form of penalty there for the move at turn 2, or just closing in on me at turn 4. I've got nothing more on my tyres. My tyres are absolutely cooked. You close the door on Bertelle, and it's gone from P5 to probably P8 now. We're just trying to do our best to hang on to anything. But Furasato also went down at turn 4. And we've now picked up our 4th track limit warning, so we're only 1 away now. We've got to be really careful to pick up this P8 finish. At this point, I just want to finish a race, to be honest with you. Oh, Furasato's gone down again. You would not believe it. As I carried no speed there. And it's Adrian Fernandez, I think. Going on the inside. And it's another Leopard. And he just absolutely sent it. It's Picaris. I don't know what he's doing. It's a terrible move. And now there's an investigation. If I get a long lap for that, that is absolutely outrageous. And here you go at the final corner. And Yamanaka's got us as well. And I don't know who that is, but we're getting done, and now we've been given a long lap. This is absolutely outrageous. As we're coming up to the line now, I don't believe it. That is incredible. I honestly cannot believe I've been given a long lap penalty for that. That has got to be the worst decision I've ever seen. We've gone from battling for P1 at the start to a P5, which I'm very happy with, then to P8, and then to be given a long lap penalty on the last lap for something that wasn't even my fault. That is incredible. Without the long lap, we would have finished P9, but it's P12. And I'm just so surprised. I mean, I don't know what else to say, to be honest with you. I mean, I got screwed over then. Yes, I shouldn't have run off the track to get so many warnings, but that final warning is just an absolute killer, and there's nothing more to say than that, really. It's just quite impressive, if you ask me. Wow. Well, I don't know what to say about that, really. P12 it is. The pace wasn't on, but I just got dived every time, and I was the one who got penalised for it, not the AI, so there you go then. So at the end of the first race, it's with David Alonso leading the championship. We've lost a lot of points there, but more to catch up with in the rest of the season. But yeah, very unfortunate round 1. We do still lead the team's championship though, which is quite nice, so I guess that's something to look forward to. But yeah, apart from that, nothing else to say, just quite disappointed. And we'll have to go again in Portimao, which is round 2 I believe, so I'll see you in the next one.